Good afternoon, grade ones, and very welcome to STEM Digital School, to our coding class today. It is the 13th of July. It is a Monday and very, very, very windy here in the Western Cape. It was very cold this morning, so I hope that all of you are nice and warm where you are sitting. Hope it's not as cold there as it is here by me. My name is Mrs. de Klerk. You can call me Teacher Jane or Teacher Janneke, however you wish. Today, we are going to start a whole new section. I have upgraded all of you to a new course, and we will start off by programming in Maze. Okay, so we are going to start the Express course now. Previously, you guys were on the Pre-Express course. So you have done an extremely good job, and you are ready to move forward to a little bit more difficult puzzles. It will be the same kind of puzzles as before, but this time you have to move your, whoever you are working with, you will have to move left and right instead of our wind directions. So that might be a little bit difficult. It even is for me still, but I am here to help you all the way. So don't worry about it, okay? So you can see here, you can tell mommy and daddy that we are going over to the Express course in code.org, and we are starting with lesson 2, programming in Maze. Now, programming in Maze has to do with Angry Bird. So we are going to work here with Angry Bird and the pig. And your objective the whole time, or what you need to do, is to get the bird to the pig. I don't know if any one of, or all of you maybe, might have seen the Angry Birds movie, or you've seen Angry Birds somewhere, even if you haven't seen the movie. I think all of you know who Angry Bird is. Okay, so today we're going to do puzzle 2 to 5, and puzzle 5 will be your homework. Okay, now quickly look at this little man here on my screen. Do you see that I have circled one hand? Now, boys and girls, do you know where your left hand is and where your right hand is? The way I always remember is my watch is on my left hand and I write with my right hand. So not all of you write with your right hand, but I think most of you do. So that is one way you can remember where right is. Okay. Now it is very difficult when we look at a map or at a computer screen, because right will not always be your right. We have to look at who is on the screens, and then we have to look at their right. So I'm going to try and explain to you. Do you see the circle on his hand? Now that is his left hand, okay? So if you are looking at him, it's the opposite of yours. Your right hand will be facing his left hand, okay? But now when he turns and he goes this way, this will still be his left hand, but now it's on the other side. So do you see that left and right will change? Okay, so sometimes right is on this side, but sometimes right is on this side. So it depends on where our character is facing. I'm going to try and explain this to you even more. When we say, because in these puzzles we are going to use a lot of turn right and turn left. Now we will be working with Angry Bird. Now if Angry Bird can be facing this way, sometimes he will be facing this way. Do you see? His face is in two different directions here. Sometimes you will see his tail, his back, and sometimes he will be facing you. So you will see these 4 different pictures on your puzzles. Okay. Now if we tell Angry Bird, if we look at this one, we are here. If we tell Angry Bird, if he's facing this way and we tell him to turn left, that means he will be turning up. Okay. So you have to try to remember. You have to try and turn your body the same way as him, and then you can remember which side is left. So if we say turn left, If he looks like this, he will be going up. If he is facing this way, oopsie, not this one, we are here now. Do you see he's looking this way? Now, if we tell this angry bird to turn left, it means he will be turning down. Okay, so if he looks like this and we say turn left, it means he will be going down. If he looks like this and we say turn left, he will be going up. Now let's look at this bottom one. This is the easiest one. If you see Angry Bird's back, it means your right hand and its right wing is the same side, and your left hand and its left wing is also the same side. Okay, so if we tell this Angry Bird to turn left, he will turn the same left as your left hand facing the screen. The last one, if Angry Bird is facing you, left will be this way. Do you see how confusing this is? Every time, left can be a different way. I am going to guide you through the puzzles, so don't worry about it too much, okay? But we will learn this while we go through the express course, because we are going to have to turn left all the time or turn right all the time, okay? Let's quickly see. With turn right, it's going to be exactly the same. Do you see that Angry Bird is facing 4 different directions? Now, if we look at this one, let's look at this one first, and we say turn right, he will be going down. Okay, if Angry Bird faces this way and we say turn right, he's going up. If his back is facing you, right will be same as your right, and this top one, if he's facing you and we say turn right, it's going to be the opposite. We are going to practice this every time, okay? So don't be scared if you don't know your left and right. I also have to sometimes stop and think about it, but that's why I'm here, is to help you guys. Right, now here's our map. Let's quickly practice how we will get from the big snake to the mermaid. Now there is the big snake, and there is the mermaid. Now, instead of saying north and south and west and east, you have to tell me move forward, and then we have to turn. So I'm going to do the first one for you. I will say move forward because let's say he's facing this way. Then I'll say move forward 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. But now I have to turn. Now remember, he is facing this side of the screen. So I have to turn right. So I will say turn right, then he will turn, and then we are going to move up. 1, 2, 3, or move forward. Okay, so we first have to say turn right or turn left. I'm going to do one more. Then you guys can try and do it tomorrow with left and right. Let's see this one. Maybe he is facing north. He's facing up. Then I am going to say move forward 1, 2, 3. But now he has to turn. I can't say move west. I first have to turn him and then he has to move. So now if I'm facing this way, left will be the same as my left. So I will say turn left, and then I will say move forward 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I know this is very difficult, but you guys are so smart. I'm sure all of you will be able to do it. Maybe later when we finish, I'll give one of you a chance to see if you can code it for me with using left and right. But it is easier if I show it to you on the coding platform. Now I quickly want to show you something. You know these blocks, right? Now this is what the new blocks will look like. Instead of saying west or east or south or north, it is going to say turn right. If you click on this little drop-down menu, you can choose turn right or turn left. And we will have a move forward block. Now, did you know that real coding, we are using block code here, but real coding looks like this. Underneath every block, there are strange words written. And when you are bigger and older, then you guys will learn this type of code. Okay, so this is what all the guys that go to university, they write code like this, but we just use the blocks for now. Now this is what our new puzzles are going to look like. You see Angry Bird and you see the pig. Now we have, you know from our previous course, we have 4 different spaces in our puzzles. I'm going to quickly show you. Here is number 1, and everyone has a name. Number 2, number 3, number 4. I'm going to show you on a slide, what do you call this space, number 1? This is called the play area. So when I refer to the play area, or I say to you, what is happening in the play area? Then you know I'm talking about the puzzle. Okay, so this is called a play area. I will remind you of this every time, so don't worry if you forget. This is your second part where all the blocks are. You guys already know this. We call this our toolbox. So I will ask you to maybe get a block from the toolbox. The third one here where we do our coding and where we drag our blocks is called the workspace. This is where we work to do our coding. Then the fourth one, this is the one on top. There will be instructions. Now some of you can read all the instructions by yourselves, but some of you might need, or sometimes when it's a little bit long or hard, you need mommy and daddy to help you to read the instructions, okay? So the instructions will tell you what to do. Now, sorry, just hang on. This is what puzzle 4 looks like. When we go to the coding platform, this is one of the puzzles we will be doing. They are going to give us this code. But they say in this code, there's one extra block and it's going to cause the bird to crash. We have to throw it away. So we are going to run this code later to see what happens, okay? And then we'll see what we need to move. This is puzzle 5, and puzzle 5 is also going to be your homework. Now in this puzzle, the instructions will tell us to lead the silly pig with the bird to the silly pig. So we will move here, we will move forward, but now we will have to turn. We'll have to turn right, move forward. Now we will have to turn again, and then we will get to the pig. Now you see this block TNT. Do you guys know what TNT is? It is an explosion. So I am going to show you later. When the bird goes into the pig, I'm going to show you, or when the bird goes into the TNT, it will blow up. So I will show you that in the puzzle as well. Okay, remember, luckily, we can always reset when we accidentally let our bird fly into the TNT. Okay, I'm going to share my coding platform with you now, and then I will put the link in the chat box. Okay, let me just go in here first. We are in programming in Maze. We don't do puzzle 1 because it's a video. So we are on puzzle 2 at the moment. I am going to put it in your chat box and you can click on the link and go there. Oopsie, there I just made a mistake. Let me try again. I think my hands are a little bit cold, so when I try to copy and move the mouse, I make mistakes because I cannot feel my fingers. There you go. There in your chat box, you will see the link that you can click on to go to the coding platform. When you are in, you guys can just quickly say in. I will give you about a minute. Okay, guys, can you click on it and can you open your 2 screens next to each other? Is there anyone that is in yet? Nobody? guys. And also just to let you know, for those of you who have load shedding, or if you are going to school, remember that these classes are recorded, so you can go watch them on YouTube later and you can catch up from there. Okay. Let me see, here's something in the chat box. Nathan is in, Nayanda is in, Puseletsu is in, Aliyah is in, Abungiwe is in. Okay, it seems like most of you are in now. So let's quickly see. This is quite an easy one. So these easy puzzles that you guys can already do so well is just there to help you to remember to drag your blocks, to put them together, and how the code works. Okay, so the first puzzle is too easy. All you guys need to do, they've already given you the blocks, is to drag them and put them together. So they have to click into each other. You guys already know that. So that's very easy. Then you can run it, and Angry Bird will get to the pig. Okay, and then that is it. That means you have already completed that first puzzle. So as easy as that. Remember, when you are a little bit stuck, you can always click on this Angry Bird here, and it will ask you, do you want a hint? When you say yes, then they will give you a clue on what to do. Okay, let's reset this. Let's have it run again. Only 2 move forwards, and our puzzle is complete. As easy as pie, you guys see that. So let's click on continue. Now we're going over to puzzle 3. I see 2 of you have raised your hands. Let me just quickly see what you are asking. Leo, I'm going to unmute you. Hi, Leo. Leo, do you want to ask something?
Leo, teacher's talking to you.
Yes. Leo, hi. How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay, so do you want to ask something?
Yes.
Or did you want to code for me?
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay. You can code this one. So here you'll see it's quite easy. They tell you have to put these 2 together, and then what? How many moves will we have here?
2.
Okay. So what do you want me to do? Should I throw this away in the trash can, or what do you want me to do?
Four or 5. No, you were in. Say 3. 3. Move forward 3 times.
Okay.
Move forward 3 times.
Very good. So we will use the move forward block, and you say 3, and you are right, because 1, 2, and 3. Remember, we only start counting from the block in front of us. So let's see. I'll drag it here, and I'll click it in. 1, 2, 3 times, you said. This is too easy for you, right? But it's okay because it's good practice. So later you'll have to turn left and right. Let's see, there he goes. 1, 2, 3, and look how that pig panics and Angry Bird is happy. Thank you very much, Leo, for helping.
You're welcome.
Bye. Okay. Now this one is puzzle 4. And here, do you see we have the turn left and turn right blocks. Now, do you remember I said when there is a number here, it means you can only use that block that amount of numbers. So this one is already here. That's why it says 0. Okay. And the move forward is also already there. But they've given us these gray blocks. We cannot move. The blue blocks we can throw away. Now this one says there is one extra block in here, and it's going to cause the bird to crash. We have to throw the extra block away. So let's run it and see what is going to happen if we run that code. There goes Angry Bird. Oh no, do you see how it hits his head into that big block? So we already see there is a problem there. Let's reset it. Who can help me? What block do I need to remove here, or do I need to change? If you put up your hand, I will unmute you. Aliyah, I'm unmuting you.
Yes, teacher.
How are you, Elia? Did you get your fish? Did you?
We can't get it now because my
Oh,
mommy said if we want more fish, then we
yes.
must keep on getting money.
Ah, that's true. That's very wise of her. You need money because you need to feed the fish and you need all kind of things to clean the tank, right? So your
Yes,
mommy
and
is very clever.
then we can also put little things in there.
Yes. So you have to save up a little. Okay, Elia, do you want to help me to code? Can you tell me what's wrong in this code?
Yes.
What should I do?
Like, do you have a repeat, yeah?
No. On this one, we don't have a repeat yet. But let me show you step by step what happens. It says move forward and then move forward again. Oh, and then it hits its head. So which block should I take away there?
You must say move forward. Then
That's
you
right.
say
Yes.
go up.
Okay. So now what we are going to do is take this move forward away. Okay. Because
Yeah.
we saw that he was bumping
You
his
put
head.
it in there
Right.
and then
Now let's
say
see. This one, that was right. Move forward was right. Now our next block is going to say turn left. Let's see which way he turns. If I click on it, that's right. He is turning left. Okay. Then
yes,
move forward.
but then we must go up.
Yes. So move up. As soon as he's turned, we will just say move forward because he will move up if he's looking that way. Okay. Do you see there he gets the pig? Haha. That is very funny. He laughs and the pig is very worried. Thank you, Aliyah, for helping. Okay, I see Malachi's hand is also up, so just hold on. I just want to do something here. I want to see if, oh no, it's going to stop there. I want to see what will happen if I turn. I don't think I will be able to. I want to say turn left and turn left. I just want to see, oh, I can't. They say I cannot. Do you see if you use too many blocks, it goes yellow and then they tell you you cannot do that. Okay. So there we go. There is our code. Now let's run it again and then we'll move on to the next one. And the next one is also going to be, oopsie, there I told it to turn left and turn right. Did you see what happened there? Oh no. Look here. I said move forward, turn left, and turn left again, move forward, and it blows up in the TNT box. Ah, our poor little little bird. I just blew up our bird. Let's do the right code, move forward. So now it has to turn, and then you say move forward again. And there is the right code. Silly me. Okay, we are moving over to puzzle 5. Oh, sorry, Malachi, I'm only seeing your message now. I am going to put puzzle 5's link in anyway because puzzle 5 is going to be your homework, okay? Let's see here. I'm going to copy it and I will put this link in your chat box. For those of you who were late or didn't get in before, there is the link to this puzzle. Or the rest of you, you can just save this link and you can go back and do your homework later. Or you can just stay on this link, it will be fine. Okay, now this puzzle. We have to, oopsie, I just made it smaller. Do you see here? We have to get this angry bird to the pig. So our path will look like this. Forward, turn, forward. Okay. But now we have to see which way do we need to turn. It's easier if we say west and south and north and east, but these puzzles in this course does not give us those blocks. It says turn left and turn right. So our first thing, we see the angry bird is looking at the TNT box. Do you see that? So if we tell it to move forward, it will move in that direction. So that is the first thing we need to do, is to move forward. But now our next thing is the bird has to turn. Now, I don't know if you can remember from our slideshow, which way does it need to turn? So we are going to test that, okay? So I want one of you to tell me, which way do you think this bird needs to turn? Let's see who raised their hands. Malachi, I'm going to unmute you. Malachi, you there? Hi. Can you tell
ma'am, you must. Hello, ma'am.
Hi. Which way must the bird turn to go down? Do you know?
He must go straight.
Yes, so that's move forward, and then?
Then you must go south.
Okay, but now there's no go south block. You see the problem. So instead of saying go south, we need him to turn south. So if we want him to turn down, which way is it, left or right? Do you know?
Left.
Okay, let's put left and then we are going to see what's going to happen. Okay, Malika, I'm just going to mute you again. Let's see what happens. Luckily, we have the step button as well. So let's see. The first one is move forward. So that is right. He did move forward. Now we want him to turn. Oh, turn left. He turns the wrong way. Okay. So we are going to change turn left to turn right. So let's reset and try it again. So move forward, turn right. Ah, now he's facing the right way. So we have to move forward again. So who can help me to go further? Mika. Mika, can you, hi, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Is your name Mika or Micah? What's your name? Oh, no, you muted again. Let me just, Mika, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Can you tell me, what do I need to do now? Where does the angry bird need to go?
Yes, to go forward.
That's right. Very good, because we've turned right already. So now we say move forward. I'm just going to reset to show everyone what will happen. So we say move forward, turn right, move forward. Oh, and now, do you see what's going to happen if we say move forward again? It will go in the block. So it has to turn to the pig. So Mika, can you tell me which way to turn, left or right?
Left.
Let's say turn left. And after turn left, what block will I use?
Move forward.
Very, very well done. I'm going to mute you again, and then we will see if this code works, okay? Let's see, let's reset. There's move forward, turn right, move forward, turn left, and there we have it. He got to the pig. That was very, very good coding. Well done, Mika. Okay, so you guys see, I'm going to throw this away because I don't want you to see the answer. I want you to try by yourself. So you can test it, because remember in the beginning, to know where left and right is not easy. It's a little bit hard. So when you know the angry bird has to turn and you think he has to turn right, put in the right block and use the step block. Then you can see which way he's turning. If you see, oh no, he shouldn't be turning that way, just click on this drop down menu and change it to the other side. Okay, so that is why our step block is also important here. You guys see that? So don't worry if you don't get it right the first time. Remember, we can always go back. We can use our step and we can learn which side is left and which side is right. Okay, now I have put that code or that link in your chat box for you. I'm going to share my screen to my PowerPoint presentation. Oh, I see here that I didn't give you homework, but I want you to do puzzle 5. This one. Okay. The one that we just did. So remember, you are going to turn 2 times. And then when you are finished, please send a photo to me of your coding. There is my email address on the screen. Okay, you guys should have fun with your coding. And remember, even when you drive with mommy and daddy, you can start to learn left and right. Your left and right. And then remember, it will change if you look at your computer screen. Your left will not always be, or left will not always be your left. It depends on where the angry bird is looking. Okay, but you can start practicing left and right when you guys drive in the car with mommy or daddy. Okay, that is the end of our lesson. You guys must have a wonderful day, and I will see all of you tomorrow. Thank you for joining me. Bye-bye.